YouTubers. Trey Urban here, your energy alchemista, and I'm excited to talk with you today about the power of perception. Okay, how are you guys perceiving life? Because it challenges everything, because your perception is literally your truth, because what you believe, what you think is really the truth. It is the amazingness of your life. So I'm asking you right now, how are you applying your perception to amplify your life, to infuse power into your experience? Because let me tell you, it's going to challenge your thinking, your perception. Because most of us, we all have been pre-programmed, right? We have generational programming that we were born with. We also have uh, the programming from life, from our parents, from our teachers, from our siblings, from our relationships, telling us the truth about who we are or what we are, unless we already know this and are confident about it. So, for instance, when I was paralyzed in a car accident, told I would never walk again, if I would have perceived that prognosis to be true, if I would have given my energy to believing what those doctors told me, I would have never walked again, because my perception would have been, oh, I'm paralyzed for forever. Again, it's what you think. What you think is the truth. And what I said was like, I ain't going to be paralyzed forever. That ain't going to be my story. That's not going to be my story. And it started from that very day, from that very second of the very first day that I got that information. And trust and believe, it's never too late to change. You can change your perception about anything in any second of any day. So, for instance, if the way you're looking at something is causing you grief or causing you pain, then that is a flag saying, I'm raising my hand, raising my hand. What would you like instead? What do you want instead? What do you want instead of this pain? What do you want? Because you're the only one who gets to choose it, right? You get to decide what you want, how you want to perceive these things. So for me, I started to say this amazing statement, and I invite you to take this, use it for yourself. What do you call it? Enhance it, improve it, make it your own. But this is what I state every single day. And any moment that anything happens that I don't appreciate or that isn't bringing me joy, I immediately say, I understand I am safe. I see that I have all that I require. Hello, Amar. Blessings. I uh okay, so back to the statement. This is what I say. So I affirm myself by saying, I understand that I am safe. I see that I have everything I require. And from this experience, only good will come. And that's what I repeatedly say. Hey, Rap King, nice to see you. Defaults, what's up, you guys? We're working on the power of perception right now, because what you believe is the truth. What you think is your reality. So when you start giving yourself positive things to think about, guess what? It's going to start changing your perception. So when I first started this, I didn't even trust it. I didn't believe it. People were like, oh, just start saying best life. Just start saying your best life. So I started saying, oh, I want to have my best life. How many of you guys are like, oh, yeah, because most of us are like, I didn't make enough on my check. Oh, my car's acting like crap. I don't have enough for my money. Blessings, blessings. Hi, from Italy, Alessandro. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining. I'm going back. Okay, the perception. How is your perception challenging you? Because if you aren't perceiving life as happening for your good, then let's shift that. Let's shift it, because the reality is every single thing that happens, even if it doesn't look good or feel good, it is happening for your good. It is for your highest and greatest good. So what is it you would like to receive in life, right? Do you want better friends, more money, travel? How are you perceiving your life? How are you perceiving it? Are you perceiving it as a blessing, or are you feeling like you're being punished? Yo, I always used to think that I was being punished. I was like, God, why are you punishing me? God, why are you punishing me? But the reality is he was only helping for my good. And every single thing was to help me either love myself more or get clear about what I didn't want to experience, what I didn't want to have happen. So I invite you to start saying little things like, okay, so let's incorporate this best life thing. That's my first way of shifting my perception, because I used to, anything that was negative and I would be angry and frustrated, I was like, oh, I started switching out. Oh yeah, this is my best life. I'm having my best life. And let me tell you, it was real sarcastic at first. There was eyes rolling. There was all kinds of shit happening, all kinds of stuff happening. And it got to the point where I was like, okay, this is my best life. Oh, I'm having my best life. And it went from the frustrated best life into slowly transitioning to, wow, I'm living my best life. Wow, I'm living my best life. So it took some steps, right? So the power of perception is whatever you perceive as the truth, and whatever you believe and see for yourself, you can acquire. It is completely tangible and possible. But I'll tell you the truth, unless you really believe it in here, and know it in here, and trust it in all of your heart, that's when things start shifting and changing. You have to believe it. You have to believe that it's possible. You have to believe you're worthy to receive it. You are the captain of your own ship. You are guiding the course of your life, and your perception is leaning you into pain, or it's leaning you into pleasure. So what is it you would like to attract? Would you like to attract the pleasure, or do you want to attract the pain? The reality is you're going to get it either way. You cannot, nobody gets to escape life's trials and tribulations. Nobody. We all must endure life. We are all here having a human experience. But it's our job to be able to extract the best things from life, and to guide our ship into the areas where it's the calmest water. And so if you could believe and perceive that you are heading towards calm seas, then that's what you're going to do. One of the favorite things that I have begun saying is, my life is smooth, gentle, comfortable, and harmonious. And that's how I perceive life. How do you think I got those words? From experiencing the opposite. Let me tell you, I experienced the opposite, and that's what drew me to these words, because my life wasn't calm, and my life wasn't feeling gentle. There definitely was no harmony in my life. And so I had to come up with words. And I was like, well, how do I want my life to go instead of this bumpy roller coaster ride? I want it smooth. I would love it to be gentle, comfortable, and harmonious. So that's how I began saying every day, thank you, God. Thank you that my life is smooth, gentle, comfortable, and harmonious. Because until you can actually say the words and see these things, then you're not going to be able to attract it or have it. So I invite you to continue to ask yourself about the amazingness of you. How are you perceiving life? Are you using that power to expand your life? Is it evolving your life? Because your perception, that is your power. Your power is your mind, and how you look at things is telling you how you're going to receive things. And it's like the law of attraction, that boomerang, it's going to come back and it's going to smack you in the face. So when you're throwing out these thoughts and throwing out these words, it's the boomerang, and it's going to hit you right back. That is the power of perception. It's like karma, but it's different. It's your own thoughts and your own emotions. And when you throw those out into the world, they are going to come back and they're going to smack you. So what do you want to be smacked with positivity or with pain? Because you guys, the reality is that the experience is the same. It may be physically painful, it may be emotionally painful, and it may be mentally painful. But if you perceive this experience, no matter what the experience, that it's happening for your good, then I promise you that you will start to experience that smooth, gentle, comfortable, and harmonious forward motion. But if you're perceiving life as, why is life beating me up? Why is life treating me like a hockey puck? Well, guess what? Life is going to treat you like a hockey puck. So if you want some answers, if you want some guidance, it's not easy to do this by yourself. I know I didn't do any of this by myself. Everything I'd learned, I had help. I had teachers, I had mentors, I had friends helping me to thrive in life. So I invite you to go to Amazon and get the book, Release Trauma to Triumph. It's my book. And this is the chapter. This is one of the chapters in the book, The Power of Perception, because it will change your life. It's going to challenge everything about your past. But ask yourself, is it worth it to challenge my thinking now to have a better future, to have a more positive forward motion? You're in control of you. You're in control of your life. So happy Friday. Happy Friday to you guys. Happy Friday. I hope that you are going to go do something amazing today on your Friday. Celebrate you. What are you going to do to add to your life, to add to the love for yourself, right? Because when you're taking care of you, when you're going out there doing things that make you happy, that excite you, then I guarantee you that you're going to perceive life in a positive way. And the more that you can perceive life as happening for you, oh my gosh, amazing things are going to happen. So Trey Urban here, your energy alchemista. And I invite you to join some of the thousands of people. You guys, there have been so many of you. Thank you. I want to give you so much thanks and gratitude for your guys' support. Thank you for all the people who have already purchased the book, because they understood the power. So if you're ready to transform your life, if you're really ready to get that mindset in check, to have your spiritual self knowing that you're here for amazing things and amazing things are coming for you, then go get the book, Release Trauma to Triumph, on Amazon. Release Trauma to Triumph. And you guys are going to hear about my story, not just about being paralyzed, about the marriage at the time and my children and the hardship and the church and so many other things. You guys, it really messed with my perception. It did. It did, because how people treated me before I was paralyzed dramatically and drastically changed after I was paralyzed, unexpectedly. And it was up to me to have to navigate to get back to a place where I could actually find joy in life, that I could find a way to bring happiness and laughter back into my life. Because let me tell you, the pain of being paralyzed, it was horrific. It was devastating. I could not get out of bed for days at a time sometimes. Life wasn't great. I was not perceiving my life as beneficial, and I definitely was not thanking God at that time for what was happening. But let me tell you, I since have reconsidered and have a new perception of all of these things. Now I completely and wholeheartedly perceive that everything that has happened to me has happened for me, to help me to grow in my awareness, to help me to become more informed and educated, but most importantly, how to really love and care for myself. Because anytime something happens that does not feel comfortable, that does not feel exciting, I know that has been orchestrated so that I can raise my hand and be like, what do I want? What do I want instead? What do I want to experience instead of this? So, how are you doing with your power of perception? Are you perceiving your life as beneficial? Of course, we all are going to have our ups and downs. Nobody gets to escape that. We all are going to have our moments of tears and pain and the things that don't feel pleasant. But in the end, we get to choose how long we stay in that position. And that is the power of perception. Is we get to decide at any second of any day that what we're perceiving is either helpful or not helpful. Sometimes you need to put on our glasses so we could see more clearly. Sometimes we need to take them off so that we can see more clearly. In the end, it's up to you. The power of your amazing perception is orchestrating so many things in your life. So I invite you to really examine your thoughts and your feelings about your thoughts. Are you feeling like you're in a positive place? Are you seeing life validating your amazingness? Because that's where the beauty is when you could perceive that for some reason, even if it didn't look good or feel good, that it was happening for your good. That's the blessing. So it's Friday, you guys. I invite you to do something to celebrate yourself today. And remind yourself that you are freaking amazing, that you are smart and you're beautiful and you are capable of accomplishing anything that excites you. Go after that. The power of perception is your belief in self, because in the end, it doesn't matter how many people tell you you're smart or tell you you're beautiful or tell you whatever. If you don't believe it yourself, you have to believe it. It starts with you. It starts with this. So again, if you guys, not all of us can do it on our own. I know I couldn't do it on my own. I don't think we're meant to be doing anything on our own. I completely believe that we're here to engage with other people, to connect with other people, because that's how we grow and learn. We can never challenge ourselves if we're always by ourselves. We can never learn anything new if we're always just by ourselves. So get out, go and meet new people, get uncomfortable, because growth can only come outside of the comfort zone. Nothing ever grows in the comfort zone. Nothing grows in the comfort zone. So I'm just saying, I'm excited for you to experience a thriving life filled with vitality and purpose. Waking up all day, every day, knowing that you're here for a reason, that there is a purpose for your life. There is a purpose for you here. Somebody's waiting for you. You probably already have a whole group of people who are counting on you. So the power of your perception is to totally believe that you are here to do amazing things, and that amazing things are coming for you, and that you're attracting trustworthy people of integrity who are like-minded, who are elevated, who are expansive, who are going to help you to grow into and blossom into the most amazing, best version of yourself. So I'm excited for you to experience your best version of yourself. Learn about yourself. What do you like? What makes you happy? What do you want to do? What would you be doing if you had all the money in the world, all the support in the world, somebody to clean your house, take care of your kids, whatever? All those things. If you had all the money and all the support, what would you do? What would you be doing? Because that is your purpose, and that is where your passion is. And I can guarantee you, when you follow your purpose and your passion, amazing things are going to happen for you. So just remember, all of the power lies in your perception. So perceive things as beneficial. We're leaning into pain or we're leaning into pleasure. Trey Urban here, your energy alchemista. And I thank you guys for hopping in. I thank you guys for all the comments. I appreciate you guys. I'm sending you so many blessings. Thank you, Joseph and Alessandra and all the people on the live who threw in the comments. I am so grateful for you. And I'm so thankful for all of my supporters who have already gone out to Amazon and bought the book, Release Trauma to Triumph. And again, this title right here, this live, is one of my chapters. And you're going to get some in-depth information about how being paralyzed transformed my perception of life and so many areas, in all areas of life. So I'm excited for you to have a smile on your face, purpose in your heart, and vitality running through your physicality. Blessings on your Friday. Go out and celebrate you. Make time to take care of the most important person there is, and that's you, beautiful. Blessings on your day.